So here I am again, sharing the very most inspirational women that I have in my life. And I have known Miss LilyGrace York since she was just a little girl. She was one of my patients, and she is blowing it away out there on her podcast and with leadership. So I am going to ask LilyGrace again 2 questions. So you're 25, but you have the confidence of a 50-year-old plus. But what motivated you to pursue your passion and become a source of inspiration for other young women?
I would say my father has been a big part of my life in building that confidence and showing me and telling me since a very young age that I could do anything I put my mind to. He always said there's no such thing as can't, and that actions speak louder than words. So by seeing his entrepreneurial venture of his business of 40 years that he finally sold and retired on, it was just so inspirational to see that and know that I could do that for myself. And his mom, Irene York, was a big beacon of light when it came to the horse world, the real estate world. She actually started the MLS listing system. And back in the day, she was born in 1918, women didn't necessarily have a business or didn't have power, but she was not afraid. So their fearfulness was so impactful to how I was raised and what I saw that I could do for myself, because I wanted to be the best version of myself that I could be. And ultimately, coming from a really grateful perspective because I'm adopted from China, and I knew that if I was still there, my life would be completely different. So, knowing that the sky's the limit in that sense, and knowing that I had the support behind me and the love behind me, really allowed me to succeed and go for anything that I put my mind to.
Wow. And I know I just happened to reconnect with your dad at the office, and he is so proud of all your accomplishments. I mean, I went out and when I see him, I'm always like, "Where's Lily Grace? How's she doing?" And he was like, "Oh my gosh, Kim, she actually sat down with her 5-year plan. I cannot believe this girl. She's amazing." He was so proud. So
Aw.
I was just proud to watch you grow up. And then the second question for you, can you share a specific challenge in your life that you faced and how you overcame it?
Yeah, I would say one of the biggest challenges for myself was overcoming my ego and feeling my lack of self-worth. I think there's confusion a lot of times between self-confidence and self-worth, and especially in our society today, it's valued to be competitive, to succeed in all these extrinsic ways. But I got to a point where I was reaching all my goals and I was like, well, I feel the same as I did before. This isn't fulfilling my cup. This isn't filling my glass. So that was a pivotal moment when I kind of hit that point in my journey that I was like, okay, well, money or success or titles or leadership and all this stuff isn't going to bring me pure happiness. What is? So I really had to dive deep and start accepting myself, because self development is only half of it. You have to honestly first accept yourself and who you are, and the mistakes that you've made, and the relationships that you were in, and the bad decisions that you made in your past, in order to move forward in a really fulfilling way. So I feel like through that soul journey and through the journey of a lot of what we talked about, of finding your self-worth and building that from the inside out, is really what made me overcome that challenge. Because for a while I didn't think I was enough. I didn't think I was pretty. I didn't think I was smart enough. And that was a whole self story, because everyone thought I was perfect or I was this or I was that, and everyone tells you these things, but until you believe it yourself, like nothing is going to change ever. So that was really impactful. And it's not to say that I didn't feel loved or anything like that, but I don't know if I had self love until a couple years ago. So it's been this amazing journey of unraveling my past. And I had a really amazing childhood and upbringing and all of that. But there are inner demons within all of us, and I really just had to look in the mirror and accept that and overcome that challenge by digging deep and looking back to move forward.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your heart and your honesty with me. And I look forward to seeing the amazing adventures you're going to have in your life.